There is your ballot. You have voted. One by one, each name is read aloud by the chairman. The third member makes a tally, or tara, beside the name of the corresponding candidate on the tally board. The poll clerk makes a similar tally on the election returns. We will follow these ERs for the presidential race. The ERs are sent to the city or municipal hall. Votes are summarized by the city or municipal board of canvassers. The board will tally the number of registered voters and those who actually voted. Vote totals from each ER are tallied on the city or municipal statement of votes, or SOV, by precinct. This SOV states the votes of each candidate for national and local positions. The SOV by precinct is prepared by the city or municipal board of canvassers to record the votes of each candidate in each precinct, certified by the city or municipal board of canvassers and witnessed by accredited party watchers. This is a city or municipal certificate of canvass, or COC, prepared by the board of canvassers. It shows the total votes of each candidate for the whole city or municipality. The COC is certified by the board of canvassers and witnessed by the accredited party watchers. The SOV by precinct and the city or municipal COC are sent to the provincial capital for canvassing by the provincial board of canvassers. The statement of votes, or SOV, by city or municipality is prepared by the provincial board of canvassers to record the votes of each candidate in each city and municipality of the province. It is certified by the board of canvassers and witnessed by the accredited party watchers. The Provincial Certificate of Canvass, or COC, is prepared by the Provincial Board of Canvassers. The COC contains the total votes of each candidate for the whole province. The Provincial Board of Canvassers then prepares the Provincial COC. This will contain the total votes of each candidate for the province. It is certified by the Provincial Board of Canvassers and witnessed by accredited party watchers. The copies of the SOV by municipality and provincial COC are sent to Congress through the Senate for the canvassing of the national positions of President and Vice President. After the canvass, the winners are proclaimed by the National Board of Canvassers. You do not have to be a detective or an expert to spot the anomalies in the last elections. Let us look at the Omnibus Election Code. Section 212 of the Omnibus Election Code states, any election return with a separately printed serial number or which bears a different serial number from the assigned precinct shall not be canvassed, unless the Commission shall order in writing for its canvassing. Now, keeping that law in mind, observe, in this ER, the page number is printed, but the serial number is stamped. Both numbers should be printed at the same time. Serial numbers can be copied using numbering machines sold in many bookstores. This highly irregular practice would render the ER not accountable. We cannot overemphasize the fact that the election return, or ER, is the election document closest to the ballot, not the certificate of canvass. The ER, therefore, reflects the true results of the voting. During the congressional canvassing of the 2004 votes, the ERs were never opened when questions about tampered COCs were raised. Now we know why. Look at this provincial COC from Agusan del Norte. We have 3 pages. Keep in mind that page 1 has the names and totals of the presidential and vice presidential candidates. We have marked in red the gaps between the page numbers and the serial numbers. Notice that page 1 does not have the same size gap. This is still the same COC. Notice how the serial number of page 1 does not align with the other pages. Once again, we remind you that the list of candidates for President and Vice President appear only on page 1. All the operators have to do is switch page 1 to change the results. Section 212 of the Omnibus Election Code further says that in the ERs, the tally of votes for each candidate is closed by the signing of names and affixing of right thumb marks by all 3 Board of Election inspectors. This ER is naked. That is, there is no closure of entries as required by law. There is a mystery in this ER from Florida Blanca, Pampanga. There is no way that these are human thumb marks. These are small round marks. These do not look like thumb marks, nor do they look human. Let us compare the Florida Blanca ER to an ER from San Juan. Can you spot the differences? Once again, Section 212 of the Omnibus Election Code is violated. Let us take one more look at the ER from Florida Blanca. Notice the orderly and neat taras. This is an impossible feat unless it is done in the comfort of an air-conditioned room, but not at midnight inside a hot and crowded precinct by tired, hungry, and sleepy teachers. Here is another mystery in the Florida Blanca ER. On the same day in Las Piñas, about 80 kilometers away, we see taras written by the same hand, in the same style, numbers look identical, and signatures were taken from the same person. COMELEC Resolution 6667, Section 15 states that each precinct shall receive 2 thumb marks or fingerprint takers, among other forms and supplies. The color of these takers is grayish-black. Here you have in living color a virtual rainbow of thumb marks from the inspectors. COMELEC Resolution 6667, Section 15. Violated. Violated. Code is violated. Violated.